Hi guys, I just watched Ergo Josh's video on his process of using AI in his art. At first, I went into this video with an open mind, but after watching the video, I found another video that SamDoesArts posted about a year ago. It reminded me of why people don't want to hear this topic of how to use AI in your art and why everyone is so mad at him for creating a video like this. I even got a little bit mad as well after watching SamDoesArts' video because it helped me gain more perspective and it helped me understand the magnitude of the situation. First of all, let's just say this. Ergo Josh is an amazing artist. He is hardworking, and even in the video, his artwork took, I think that was 15 hours? What did he say? I think it took maybe like 15 hours or 115 hours. I don't remember, but it took him a lot of time to create. That said, SamDoesArts is also another artist who is very passionate about his work. Personally, I have learned a lot from him because I am more drawn to his art style and I have learned so much and I have referenced his work so much. But he had a bit of a situation where people took advantage of him using AI. And let me just let him explain it to you.
Just to summarize how bad it's all gotten, I'm going to give you guys some personal anecdotes and some experiences that I've had with the AI community. A few weeks back, it was brought to my attention that somebody on Reddit had created a model based on 300 images of my work, all of which taken without my knowledge, without my consent, and it was shared on a Reddit post in the community of Stable Diffusion. Not only were these generations watermarked, but the poster also said that there was no need to ask for permission from the artist in order to make these models public, which, as I've mentioned before, in the words of Stability AI, could get you into legal issues. So naturally, I called it out. I put it on my story, I showed people what's going on, I voiced my discontent with the situation. But the fact that I called this out caused a lot of anger on both sides. Some people on Reddit decided that it's a good idea to take more of my work, more of the pieces that I put tens of thousands of hours into and just poured my heart and soul into, and generate even more AI models based on that. And a lot of people have been releasing it to the public in that subreddit. I've gotten a lot of comments from people saying, how dare you react the way you did? How dare you call this out in your story? You caused all of this drama, so now this is all going to come back to you. And part of me is angry about the situation, but I think I'm more sad about it than anything else. It just seems there's no empathy, there's no understanding, there's not even an attempt to try to understand why an artist could be so upset about something like this happening to them. And some people have gone as far as to directly email my business email about their competition that they ran to try to make a model that looks most like my work, in a way that's very passive aggressive, very backhanded, and borderline harassment.
Now that you have seen that video, which I saw too after watching Ergo Josh's video, I went back to Ergo Josh's video and I started watching it again, and one of the first statements that he made in his intro was this.
Today, we're going to do a little process breakdown for my newest illustration called What the Meek See. This is mostly in part because of how many people freak out the moment they hear that AI is used. And the goal here is to show you how it can be used in an effective way without infringing on anyone else's rights, without losing or giving up your own creativity and your own artistic license as an artist, and how to actually have it benefit you without limiting yourself, how to only have it add to you.
And then I was like, I think there's a problem there, sir. There's a problem because that AI art is infringing on someone's copyright, on someone's rights. As SamDoesArts stated in his video, you should go watch his video in full. You get a lot of insight from it. As visual artists, we're not protected compared to, let's say, music artists. For example, I think a couple of months ago, The Weeknd or Drake, or both of them, their voices were used by AI. That shit was shut down immediately. It was taken down from, I think, Spotify and stuff. That got me thinking. The discussion that we should be having right now is not how to use AI art. Instead, the discussion that us visual artists should be having is how are we going to protect ourselves from this? How are we going to ensure that our work is not stolen and used however these companies want to use it? Because the truth is they're benefiting off of it. But the same way that a musician's image or voice is their brand, is the same way that an artist's artwork is theirs. It's mine. So you cannot just take it and then make money off of it. The discussion is, how do we protect ourselves? There is the issue of Kara, which came up now, and it was all the rage. People are talking about it. They're saying maybe it might be a better alternative than Instagram, which is just, it's scary, to be honest, because there is no security, there is no protection. That's the thing that we want: security and protection. AI is not going anywhere. We accept that. But the problem is, how then doesn't AI make our work less valuable? Because if anyone can just generate an image, a photo, a picture, a sketch, whatever it is, doesn't that mean that later down the line, an artist's work or ability to draw is no longer as valuable as it is? Like, those are the things that are going through my mind. Like, how do we ensure that these companies are not misusing our information? And you could say, oh, artists maybe you shouldn't post your work on Instagram. This is how artists make their income, by having an audience. If I live in a town with 500 people, maybe 2 out of those 500 people are interested in art. And how am I going to make a living by selling my art to 2 people? So I need people from different parts of the world. That's the beauty of the internet, right? It gives you access to everyone around the world. People in China, people in India, people in Zambia, people in Zimbabwe, people in Nigeria, people in the UK, people in the US. That's how artists are able to make a living and not have to starve, like, the way we've always known the starving artists, right? I would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think? Do you think the discussion should be how to use AI in your artwork? Or the discussion should be, how do we protect ourselves? Because even just the people themselves, without the companies, forget about the companies for a second, just the people themselves, the way that they used SamDoesArts work, and like, it was like, like rubbing it in his face, like, you can complain all you want, we're gonna use your artwork and there's nothing that you can do about it. Like, just imagine you put in so much work and effort into creating something that you love, and then someone just takes that and then goes like, yeah, I'm gonna take this from you, like, I'm gonna take it, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Like, what? Like, that hurt me. Like, I was like, oh my God, Sam, are you okay? Are you right? Like, it's not right. It's not right. I would love to know down below in the comments what you think, your thoughts on the video. Because obviously, yes, there are people who are like, whatever, yeah, I'm going to use AI, blah, 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 blah. And there are people who are like, you better not bring that word near me. So I want to know which one you are, and I want to know your thoughts. Like, just explain to me. Don't you think that the discussion should be, how should we protect ourselves? Shouldn't we be coming up with a solution on how we're going to fight this? How we're going to secure our future and how we're going to protect ourselves? Oh, man. I don't know, man. Just let me know down below in the comments. I'm hungry. I need to go eat. Yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you think. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.